scheduled. Now I'm live. Hello. hello. Get there in the end. How's everyone? Let's see who's going to pop on today. I'm Lisa and I'm offering some tarot today. Whoops, poking my eye out at the same time. See who comes along. My hair's wet. Right then. I'll wait for some gathering and to do some tarot. It would be good if some people come, because I can't do it on my own. Got some tarot here. Take questions. Anybody that pops on. You have to go. If you want me to see you, please go through the StreamYard. Hi, Emma. Ask me a question. Yeah, if you, otherwise it just says Facebook user, and then I won't know who you are. But it's nice to see you. Hi, Mel. What do you want to know, Emma? Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Hayley. How's it going? Nice to see you. If you want to ask me a question, I'm up for that. No health, no fertility, no legal. But other than that, I'm good to answer. It's nice to see you. Thank you for popping in. How you doing, Hayley? How you doing, Facebook user? Hello, Malik. Hi, Chris C. How you doing? Are you in a relationship, Emma? Emma Gregory, are you in a relationship? Hello, Andrea, 54 Hector. Are you in a relationship? Or are you looking to find one? So the next 3 months in the relationship that you don't have, okay? So you're looking to meet someone. Yeah, let's be specific with our questions. If you're asking me about career, then tell me that you have a job. If you're asking about relationship, no health cards. No health, no legal, no fertility. Right then, so I'm with you, Emma. So you would like to know the energy of finding somebody, I guess. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Wendy. Emma. Right, I've got 3 cards for you. Okay, this is about you meeting someone. Right, so what I want to say to you is, in short, don't be scared. The next relationship will be something that you will be transparent for you. Okay, Emma, come down the bottom, Emma, and tell me if you understand what I'm saying. I feel like you're in a healing phase now from where you've been and what relationships you've been in that have caused you a lot of angst, a lot of aggravation, a lot of this is not working. This is causing me to be, it made you feel less than. It made you almost, I would say it almost made you feel ill within yourself. The last relationship, Emma, come down and understand you do. Thank you. But I feel like you've got so much more savvy now. I feel like you're still in the process of healing. So this does talk about you meeting someone, but it does talk about the relationship that you have with yourself, because until you are having safe boundaries, you don't want to be in a relationship. But I feel like you will spot a red flag much quicker, Emma. I really feel like you're going to be in a very much better position than you've ever been in order to meet someone much, much nicer. Yes, I understand that that's exactly what's happening. And until you are in a place where you feel like I'm all right on my own, then you will find someone who is all right with you as you are, who you are, who is decent enough, and you will spot a million miles away anybody that isn't good for you or just like raises your hackles even a little bit. So that in the next 3 months, if you would like to sort of start talking and hanging out with people, that's good, but you're not going to get into anything serious until you're really, really sure, Emma Gregory. So I'm going to leave that with you, girlfriend. Thank you very much. I do like this for you. I feel like you're really like coming to your own, matured, grown up within that framework of healing. Okie dokie. So hi, Ara. Hi, Nicola. Yeah. Some people don't see them. They have to say, do you think this was all right? Do you think this was okay? What happened? It's like, no, that's a red flag, you know. Taking questions. If you want to know what your guides would like you to know, that's a thing as well. Hi, Alison, Holistics, Wendy, Joanne, how you doing? Not doing mediumship today, Andrea. I do mediumship, but not today. Hi, Linny. Rosemary, Lynn. Hello, Rose. Okie dokie. Let's see where we're at. Susan, how you doing? Right then. Great. So I'm going to see who's got the next question. There'll be my next read. I'm going to need a please. Otherwise, my cards don't work. If I don't get please, then they just don't work. It's funny, isn't it? Right then. Hi, Wayne. Hi, Facebook user. Your name won't come up unless you go through StreamYard. Right then. Where is she? Andrea. Andrea. I'll work with you, Andrea. I'm going to give you what your guides would like you to know, Andrea. Please do go through the StreamYard link. Otherwise, you're not visible to us. It just says Facebook user. So, Andrea, you want to know what your guides would like you to know. I'll work with you. Hi, Danielle. You're on Eastern time as well. I'm on Eastern time. It's 11:11 here, but 4:11 in England. So, Andrea Hector, what you need to know. There you go. Andrea. That's yours. Right. So this is about you having fun. Okay. First of all, that's interesting. I've got the similar cards. You're also in a period of healing and restoration and replenishment. And this is about pushing aside fears. This is about choosing to be happy in the moment. You know, this is quite an interesting couple of cards for you because you saw how well I shuffled and a couple of cards came out that I had earlier. So that happens when we get together. There's a theme emerging. Andrea Hector, I'm with you. So this is more about you having fun and just kind of pushing away anything that would preclude your happiness. It's almost like you sometimes have to make a choice. Am I going to be anxious? Am I going to choose healing? Am I going to have fun? It's like you sometimes get taken, a bit of anxiety takes over in your mind. Do you understand? Do you understand? Because then I can continue for a little bit as well. If I get your voice like we do when we're working in a church, I like to have the voice of the person. Yes. Okay. So what you're frightened of ever, and I'm not saying that you're walking around in a state of fear, but what scares you is not predictive of your future. And this is something we all need to know, because in the moment we can have a feeling, and it's almost like a feeling of anxiety that you can't even necessarily put your finger on. But the more you kind of stay present and try to have fun with people that know you, that you feel comfortable around, what I would really suggest is for you to stay around people that make you feel comfortable. I wouldn't be going out of my comfort zone at the moment. You know how people say, oh, the magic happens when you step outside your comfort zone. Well, sometimes it's nice to be in your comfort zone and have some comfort, because comfort is like, who doesn't want that? And at the moment, that's where you're at. I want you to stay in your comfort zone. I want you to be with people that get you, that you don't have to pretend, that you don't have to be fearful, that you don't have to do anything other than spend time healing. And then when you're ready, you can push wherever you want to go. There's no limit, but you know, let's be comfortable. There's a lot to be said for our comfort zone. So I want that for you. And I feel like you're going to understand that healing and comfort and just softness at the moment, and being kind to yourself, Mrs. If you would, I would appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm going to leave that with you, girlfriend. Hi, Caroline. Right then, I'm going to scroll back up. Hello, Mel. Did I read for you last time? I've got a funny feeling. Hi, Cornelia. Hi, Dolores. I'll do as many as I can. I'm here for an hour, so I will do my best to get to as many as I can, but also I'm not going in any particular order. Andrea Reese, are you here, matey? Andrea Reese, are you here?
Are you here, Andrea? Andrea? If you are here, I will work with you. Yes, I will.
Who's in America? Who's in England? Put your hands up. Andrea, are you here, girlfriend? Don't see her. Otherwise, I can move on. It's fine. comments don't move on their own. You have to sort of scroll. I have to keep pulling them. Andrea, okie dokie. What do my guides want me to know? I will find out. America, Oxford, cool. I'm in America right now. Where the oranges grow. If you want a clue. Right, Andrea, Gloucestershire, cool. UK. I'm usually in the UK. Right, Andrea. As I talk to you, please do come down the bottom and tell me that you understand what I'm saying. Oh, mate, this is interesting, Andrea. Oh, thanks, Caroline. I'll make myself laugh usually. That's about it. Right then, girlfriend, where's Andrea? Andrea's in South Wales. Right, so what I want to say to you, mate, is that something's come upon you that you can't do it anymore. I'm going to be you, Andrea. I am you. And so you tell me that you understand. I can't do this anymore. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel fair. I feel as though there's more going on here than I realised to begin with. I've got to step away. I can't do any more of this situation. Andrea, tell me if you understand, because this has got to the point where, you know what, it's too much. I need to step away. But I also realize there's more going on here than I thought there was. And I'm going to stand by my intuition and tell you that I don't want any part of this. And I'm sad. I'm upset, Andrea. I'm upset about this. I'm upset because this is not exactly what I thought it was. And now I've realized that it's this instead of that, and I can't deal with it. And actually, I am able to step away. You know, what you're going to do? That I feel really like this. I feel like something's been incredibly unfair. And I almost feel like rage, but within the rage, I feel like tears. And I feel like I don't trust myself to speak to the people involved. Does this make sense, Andrea? This is, walk away, absolutely. But also, when you walk away, that's not the end of it. So you need to sort of, to process what's the fallout, you know? Yeah, it's horrible. But you can't unpick it. It's almost like, you know, like a tangle, and you can't get through it. You have to just leave it where it is, step away, wipe your shoes, and process the fallout on your own or with people that are not those people. And you will, and you will be better for it. And you have to know that it wasn't fair and it's not your fault. All right. So I know that is where you're at now. And I'm sorry that happened. Bless your heart. But I know that you're going to be all right. And don't get involved again. And and never get pulled back in either, please. Please never get pulled back in. So I'll leave that with you, girlfriend. I hope that made sense. Bless your heart. That made me, I felt it. Right then. I hear you. I'm going to scroll back up again. If I haven't said hello, don't think I'm being rude. I haven't seen you. So I'm going to say hi, Nicola. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Debbie. Hey, Rhonda. Hi, Jacqueline. Jacqueline, I'll work with you in Northern Ireland. I'll work with you, Jacqueline Mercer.
My hair's wet. You thought, oh, why has that Lisa got such greasy hair? It's not greasy. Stop spreading rumours about me.
Right then,
Jacqueline Mercer. Are you here? You were here a minute ago. I'll work with you now.
The scrolling takes about an hour and a half. You're welcome, Andrea. If you're not seeing your own name, it's because you need to go through StreamYard, which is the platform that we're using today. Right. I will try and get some more of you. Oh, Melissa, I'm sorry. I'm not doing mediumship right now. Right then. Jacqueline, what do you need to know? What do your guides? How does it hatter? What do your guides need
you to know? Jacqueline. It's a very big name. Jacqueline
Mercer. Right, girlfriend. Right. Jacqueline. I'm waiting for the cards to drop because then that becomes your card. Right then, girlfriend, you've got 3 cards. Everybody's getting 3 cards. Hi, Anne. Right, so for you, oh, hello. this again, we've got a theme today, and last time I was here a couple of weeks back, and we had a theme then, and the theme is different this time, but this theme is about you protecting what's yours, matey. Jacqueline, tell me if you understand. What I want to say to you is that you've got to kind of tread carefully, tread the middle ground, hold on to what is yours, hold on to your time, your energy, your money, all your good things, because other people is like, oh, poke. Thank you, Andrea. Poke you. Poke you. See what happens? And I hate that. Because I feel as though you're pretty cool, Mrs. Jacqueline. And sometimes when you're pretty cool,
other people don't want you to be cool. They want you to be poked. It's a bit like Coronation Street at the moment.
There's sometimes, it's not bullying as such, but it's little subtle ways of just kind of getting a dig in. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? It's like getting a little dig in. It's like, it's almost like, I don't know, oh, I love that dress on you. I love it every time I see it. That kind of thing. It's like a compliment, but it's a backhanded compliment, and you just didn't need it. And then you're left thinking, what? I didn't even say anything. And I hate that. So what I want to say to you is button up, batten the hatches, take the middle ground, and let that just fall off you. Because in this card here, I've got the 7 of Wands, and that speaks to just things Teflon coated. You know what? You're all right. You're all right. It's them. So keep away where you can. Cover your sort of solar plexus. If you have to hang out with these people, cover your solar plexus chakra, which is just above your belly button. As imagine you've got a dustbin lid in front of it, because they will leak
your energy, because they don't want you to be perfect.
And you're doing all right, mate. And it's often the way when you're doing well, people will emerge and they will like to pull you down a bit. So I'll leave that with your girlfriendy. Thank you very much. Right then. Hello from Canada. Haley. Hello, Julia. Please don't think I'm ignoring you if I haven't said hi. I tried to say hi to everyone, but I can't see anything if I take my glasses off. Who did I say I was with? Julia? I can't remember now. There's someone who's leaving multicolored rainbow hearts. We can't see you because you're not on the platform. You need to be on the StreamYard. Julia Lehman. Right then, let's have a little look what we've got for Julia. Thank you, Stace. You're a star. Stace star for helping doing all your moderating. Thank you. Right, Julia. I will try and get with those of you that have been here from the beginning. I will do my best. Julia. That's yours. Okie dokie. What do you need to know? Okay. This is about something that's felt absolutely disastrous to you, and it feels as though you've come out of something with another person. There's been some relationship, there's been some choice you've made, and it's felt absolutely shocking. Does that make sense, Julia? Because now I feel like I'm now in a position to move forward on my own and do what suits me. Do you understand, Julia?
Julia, quick.
Yes. So this, you know what? It doesn't, sometimes people say, oh, it's for the best, dear. But actually it's for the best, dear. Because what I feel for you is that this was going to happen whenever. The thing that's happened has happened, and it was always going to happen. And it's no good building something on fragile ground. And it feels like that's what would have happened had you have been, had you have carried on. So really, this needs to be about you. Yes, visible. This needs to be about you now. This needs to be about, what do I want, Julia? What do I need? What can I do that's going to make me happy and doesn't really matter about anyone else? This is very much about blowing your own trumpet and carving your own path away from anybody or anything where you kind of made yourself smaller in order to fit in with a relationship or a choice that you made. And actually that choice would have been, if it had carried on, you'd have been sort of consumed by it. So actually the shifting ground that you found yourself on was perfect for you, because you get to be much more Julia-y. As time goes on, you get to be more of yourself. You get to find out so much more about yourself that you probably didn't even know. It like you might want to sort of start throat singing in Nicaragua, you might want to. I don't know. I don't judge. But if that's your thing, then go for it, matey, because I do feel as though you're on a path now where it's got you healing, and not even healing. It's more about getting excited about life, you know. I like that for you a lot, Julia. Please do get to where you need to go, and just sort of, it's very much about seeing where you'd like to be and the steps towards it. I'll leave it with you, girlfriend. Thank you. It's very nice to see everyone. We do like a bit of what my guides say. Right then, I know there's been some people that were here right at the beginning, so I want to get to them. Cornelia, are you here? Drop me a follow and then you'll see when I'm on and stuff. And also, it's very nice to see you all. Thank you for coming. I'm here every Saturday at 4 o'clock England and 11 o'clock Eastern. So I don't know what that is. 10 o'clock Central. Right then. Cornelia, goody gumdrops. I'm going to do my best to get more. I've still got ages. I've still got 40 minutes. Cornelia, please do go via StreamYard.
Cornelia.
I don't know why I have to say it like that, but I do. I just have to. You have to cope with it. My fingers are going green because my cards are coloured. I colour the edges. Can't bear not to. Cornelia's guides.
What do you want to tell her? Cornelia.
Cornelia. I wait for them all to fall. Right, that's your card. I've had this card 14,000 times today. I've only done 5. Right, so this, okay, matey. Oh, I like this. Cornelia, you'll come down the bottom and you'll tell me, yes, I understand exactly what you're saying. Hello, Mo. Hello, Catherine. So this for you, girlfriend, is about the choice that you need to make, and you know you do, because you're in a position now where you need to use your logical mind, your logical brain, and there's something you're just like, no, but I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to. You need to make the decision, and then you can move forward without, and you'll be much, sometimes we put off making a decision and it takes weeks and weeks and weeks, when actually if we were to make the decision, it would take a minute and then we could get on with the rest of our lives. Meanwhile, we're sort of like putting it off, and that becomes your life. And I don't really want that for you. Cornelia, do you understand? Corey, do you understand, Cornelia? Because once you choose the right path, you will be in a period of grace. You will be able to think ahead much better than you can right now. It's almost like you can't see the future. You can't see the wood for the trees, Cornelia. I don't really like that for you at all, as you don't. It's almost like you've got let's just as an example, you've got a toothache and you make an appointment for the dentist in 3 months' time. It's like, go today and then you'll feel better. And that's what this is for you. This is like you're putting off the inevitable and making life more difficult in the meantime. But for you, I feel like on your own, and I want to say that in capital letters, on your own, there's no stopping you. I've got the 9 of Pentacles. It's like, hello, this is like doing it for yourself, doing what you need to do in order to have the life that you want for yourself, with the healing that will come from making a choice. Sometimes doing the right thing is the difficult thing, but doing the right thing will only ever be the right thing for you. You wouldn't be able to live with doing the wrong thing. In a way, you feel like you have to do the right thing because of your morality. I know that your morality system, your moral compass, suggests that doing the right thing is the only option, and that's what this is. But you've got to do it today. All right.
Do it today, Cornelia. Everyone tell her. Everybody, we're coming to your house. We're all going to Cornelia's house. Doesn't matter if you don't have a house, we're still coming.
All right, I'll leave that with you. Thank you, Debbie. Right then, who did I see that hello, Roz. I know I saw someone do it today, Cornelia. Yeah, Debbie says. Right, Debbie, did you ask me for a reading? I've got a feeling. Debbie Hitchcox. Did Debbie ask me for something? Who's welcome, Cornelia? Who's welcome, Cornelia? Right then, I'll leave it with you. I don't understand the you're welcome. Does that mean thank you? We're not. Oh, you're welcome to come to my house. We're all coming. Put the kettle on. Maureen, matey, you do need to go through StreamYard, which is the doodah. It's the app we're all on.
It's magic.
I've forgotten what I said I was going to do. I did say someone, didn't I? Debbie Hitchcox, I'm with you, girlfriend. I'm here every Saturday, but I'm also available for private work. Debbie, will my spiritual path, let's have a look. I've got a feeling it's going to be a yes. So let's look at the long version of that via your cards.
Debbie Hitchcox.
Thank you, Stace. Debbie. That's yours. Okie dokie. Interesting. I always say that, and it's like adds to the intrigue, doesn't it? Wow, you've got all majors, matey. Right. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Pamela. Right. So for you, this is your spiritual path. This is like it runs through you like a stick of rock, like a, like candy with writing in it, if you're American. I do feel as though this is a choice that you need to make every day. And sometimes it's hard because it takes time. And you have to know that the time that you allow for it it's always spiritual work. It's like, oh, well, I need to be done by 11. That's not what this is. This is a choice that you're going to keep making every day, and you're going to keep going towards what you need to do in order for that to happen. And very, very much, Debbie, it's about giving up on an old way of life. I'm just coming down to see your right. Where is she, Debbie? Okay, so just answer me yes, no, whatever. Yes, mainly. I do feel that you don't want to be going too far outside of the box. So I feel like answers that come to you and the work that you do needs to be within your wheelhouse at the moment. You will go down various rabbit holes because that's what happens when you start on a spiritual path. But for you, it's about suspending decisions about where you're going and just absorbing as much information as you can at the moment. Don't pigeonhole yourself. That's what they're telling you. Don't decide, oh, well, it's only going to be this, or I only do healing these days. I only do whatever, because there's more for you. And you have to know that it's sometimes okay to sit with not knowing. Can't take that. You don't understand what I'm saying? You said, I understand, absolutely. And then you can't take that. Now I'm confused. Oh, okay. Okay. Because what I want to say, we like, as humans, as spirit having a human experience, we very much like to know, thank you. We very much like to know where we are from 1 minute to the next, but that's not how it is, because there is no time. There is no time in the spirit world. So for you, this is going to last your entire life, so please just know that you're going in the right direction. The choices that you make can just be wider. If you like tarot, then you're going to do that maybe this week, but that might lead you towards numerology. It might lead you somewhere else. Allow what is for you to come your way, and you're not going to go wrong, and you're going to kind of emerge from this ongoingly with a greater knowledge that you can give and pass on, and that will develop you. Spiritual development is very much about development of self, rather than, oh, I want to help everybody. Let's see how it helps you. And that's where it's at. Start with you, and you absolutely will be you're in the right place doing the right thing. So I'm really happy with that for you. And your guides are like, yes. All right.
Where's my tissue? Have you got my tissue, Pamela? Have you got it?
Hello, Pamela. Right then. Good. I'll leave it with you, Mrs. You're welcome. All right then. If I read for you last week or last time, please do allow another person to have a reading today, and then I can always get with you again, but just in the interest of fairness. Right then, where I'm just scrolling up a little bit. Joanne Lewis.
Joanne Lewis, are you there?
I do take specific questions as well. It's lovely to know what your guides want you to know, but also if you want to know particularly something, Joanne, I'm with you, girlfriend. If she's here, I've got you. I've got you, Joanne. Alison, you've been here a long time. I'll try and get with you. Alison Holistics.
Is that your last name?
Right, Joanne. Anything my guys want me to know, please. Thanks, Stace. Hi, Margaret. Joanne. If the wind changes, I'll stay like that. Then where will you be? Joanne. That's your card. And that was your other card. All right. Oh, interesting. You know, I've got some nice cards for you going forward. Your guides want you to know that you're in a position to save money and to learn more. I feel like your mind could be, you're getting the idea now about your future. And I feel like I want to hold on to a bit of my energy. I want to hold on to a bit of my money. But this card here is like the card that just is like the beginning of comfort, if you will. It's like the seeds and the roots of everything. It's almost like you need to sort of cast your net further in order to see the future in the way that you would like it. But that does mean a little bit of deferred gratification, by which I mean, if you want something and you don't have the money for it, please don't get into hock. Don't get into debt. Please safeguard all the things that you have financially and your time and everything, because you need them right now. I do feel as though you're getting that, but I feel as though sometimes I feel for you, Joanne, that you have light bulb moments. Things go ping, 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 and you're getting like great ideas. Please write them down, even if they're in dreams, you know, write them down, because I do feel for you that you're quick. You're not like behind the bus. I don't know why you have to be behind a bus, but you're not slow-witted. You're quick, and you're getting quicker, and that's giving you ideas. And it's like, oh, what can I do for the future? Let me spend some money. Don't do that. Don't spend some money. No, because we won't like that, will we, Kiwi? No, we won't. So he says, my Kiwi says, don't spend too much money. Don't spend too much time on other things. Think about your future. Think about saving your money, how to earn more money, and think about what you would really like. And it's almost like, I'm not going to say it's growing up, but it's maturing in a way that you start to build a future that you might not have thought about before, and you're starting to. And I feel like I want to read more books.
Stop being so lazy.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Or am I? No, I am. Read more books. That's so nice. Thank you for saying nice things, Tammy and Pamela. Facebook user means good, because your dreams and the ones that, you know, the dreams that we have in the daytime as well, those are the ones that sort of create the future. Because if you can't imagine it, you can't have it. You know, it's like, oh, I can imagine a bag of crisps. And for Americans, that's chips. I can imagine it, therefore I can have it. But we want to dream a little bit bigger than a packet of crisps. That's where I'm at for you. I want to go further into the future. Right then.
Nicola!
Yes, read those books. And I feel like there's going to be something in them that you're going to kind of ping, 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 ping. It's going to fire off some synapses. What did I just say? I can't remember. Hi, Lisa. I've forgotten. I think I read for you last time, Pamela. I've got a feeling. I know I've just said someone's name. It's gone out of my head already.
I'm a terrible, terrible person.
You're very welcome. Alison, Nicola. Oh, somebody whose name ended holistically. Are you here? I will absolutely work with my memory, yeah. Because when I'm working, I'm like in it, and when I finish, not a clue. Thank you, Aliston. I've changed your name for you. I did say Nicola, but then before that, I'd said Aliston.
Chips. I love chips. Chips.
Say it like that, everyone.
Chips.
I did call Nicola. Okay, I'll work with you, Nicola, because I can't see. Oh no, there she is. Alison and Nicola. Right, Nicola, come back after Alison, please, because I absolutely did say to Alison, I'm going to work with you, and Nicola, I've called your name, so therefore I'm absolutely going to work with you. I had to ask what crisp is. That's funny. Mary Mormon, that's easy for you to say. Okie dokie. There we are. Alison, I feel like it was you wanted to know what your guides want you to know. Alison. I've changed your name to Aliston. That's it now. That's who you are, I'm afraid.
For the rest of your life, you're going to be Aliston Hollysticks. Aliston Hollysticks.
Alison. Any more falling? Oh, wait.
My cards are very slow.
Right then.
Naughty cards.
So this for you. Okay, matey. This complicated. All right. Where are you? Right then. So this is about, come down the bottom, tell me you understand, Aliston Hollysticks. This is very much about you stepping away from a situation that you found yourself in that wasn't, excuse me, I'm making myself laugh, my makeup's running. All right, it's about you stepping away from a situation you found yourself in that was just not making you happy, even though it was a disappointment for you to walk away from it, Alison. I feel as though you're in a better position now, but you're not fully emerged from it in the way that you will be. There's a situation that sometimes we have to do nothing, and I've said that earlier as well, where doing nothing is sometimes the hardest part, where we just kind of let things be as they are. Alison, do you understand what I'm saying? Good. I also feel like you can collaborate with other people. Now, that might be that you're doing it by in a work situation, or that you might kind of have friends who've got very good input for you, that you can just feel like, oh my goodness, this is so refreshing. This is so easy. You're so easy to talk to, certain people that you know, but also it means that you're not to be on your own with your thoughts too much if you don't verbalize them. I want to articulate. I don't want to keep things buttoned up in my brain. I don't want to be ruminating and going to sleep with things going around in my mind. But I have to tell you, you have to know that things will be fine. They will be absolutely fine, and better than that, you will feel like you've learned something that you can carry forward. But it's the walking away that was the hard part, and I suggest that's already happened. The walking away was the brave and difficult part. The next part is the sort of aftermath, where you kind of, where you've decided to give up smoking, you give up smoking, and then you've got to deal with it, but actually it's easier than you thought, and you will be learning so much about yourself in the meanwhile that you don't have to do anything. Don't let anyone make you make a choice that you don't want to make right now. Sometimes people put a hurry up on us, and that could be manipulative. So there's nothing you need to do right now. You'll do it in your own time when you're ready and you've done the right thing in what you've decided to do. So it's brave and grown up, and everything will work out really, really well for you, better than you thought, which I really like a lot. I'll leave it with you, matey. Kimmy said she doesn't think her spirit guides they do. That's not that they never come through. They're there all the time. It's just that you haven't been given a reading necessarily that's told you what they are. So I like that, Alliston Holly Sticks. So I know that I was with Nicola next. Hello, Marin. Marin, am I saying that right?
Nicololululi.
Nicolulia.
Nicololulala. Nicolala Lulu. Where are you, Nicoluli Lalu? I wonder if you're still here. Hello, Tony Coppins from New Zealand. I've been to New Zealand and I very loved it. I very loved it there.
It's the best. You're welcome. There you are, Nicola Claire McCann. I feel like you asked. You're welcome, Alison Holly Sticks.
Jolly Hockey Sticks.
Maureen. Why didn't I know that?
Change it. Change your name. My fingers are going green.
Right. Nicola Claire. That's your name now. Nicola, a message from your guides, right? I'm here every week, Saturdays, 4:00 England. But I'm also available for private work.
Nicola Claire
McCann. Right. Nicola. This is yours. Okie dokie. We've got a theme emerging. Hello, South Africa. New Zealand's gorgeous. Right. Interesting, Nicola. I'm going to need your input in this. Oh, my goodness me. All right. So in short, Lisa Edelman. In short, this is about you moving to much better, calmer spaces. Oh, my goodness. It's like... It's like someone turned a fan on while you're having a hot flush. I'm not laughing at your situation. I'm laughing at myself being so funny. This is about you having had things pile up. All right, Nicola, do you understand? Thank you, Tony. Things piled up. All right. And we cannot live with those pile-ups. We have to step away. We have to sort of unburden our minds. We have to allow the flow of our thoughts to be safer for us, because if we take on too much, even if they're things you really like, it's still too much. It doesn't matter if you've got like 1 million cream cakes. It's still too many cream cakes when one would have done. And that's where I'm at for you, if you like cream cakes. This is very much about having taken on too much. Do you understand, Nicola? Where are you? So you're going to move into much calmer spaces, and this is like inevitable for you. It was always good. You did what you did, and that's okay, because where you were at, you needed to find out for yourself. It's like we can't always tell someone. They have to feel it for themselves. They have to know by going through it. So it's sometimes you want to save someone the trouble. I can't see Nicola. I need your voice. Otherwise, I can't continue, because it's like when I'm working in the church, I do need the voice of the person I'm working with, because it makes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is about some, okay. It's about the burden of, okay. So for you, it's about the burden of grief, and it feels as though there's calmer thoughts for you to have. I do feel calmer thoughts for you to have, because the Wheel of Fortune is about things turning. It's like the turn of the earth. It's amazing that the earth still turns when we feel like that, when we're in that space of horror and grief and sadness. It's like amazing that people are still going about doing their normal things. But I feel for you, there is some calm to be had. I feel there's a chink of light for calm. It's not about getting over anything. It's nothing like that. It's about finding some calm. So if you can, please do take some meditation or some guided meditations, even on, YouTube and things like that, so that you can get some momentary peace for when you need it the most, because the earth does turn, and it's almost rude. It's almost rude of the world to keep going on when we're feeling the way that we do. And I'm very, very sorry for your losses. I do feel that now is not the time to take on too much. Please, give up on feeling responsible for anything that that isn't yours. It would mean leaving some stuff to other people. Let them do it, Nicola. Good. But sometimes don't do it for too long as well, because do you know what? It can almost be depressing to meditate for too long, because it puts you in a space of sort of tranquility, but that tranquility can sort of translate in your body sometimes as feeling a bit depressed. And I am terribly sorry for your loss, and I'm sending you as much healing. I can send spiritual healing for you as well. I can do that. Bless your heart. Shazza, I'm sorry to hear that too. I'm very sorry for your loss. I wish you long life, free from further sorrow. Right. Let me see where I'm at. Good, Missy. Kimmy, thank you. That was sweet. I feel like I've done the people that I actually promised. So now I can scroll through. Tammy, I'm not doing mediumship today. I might do another time. If you hover on my name, you'll be able to follow me. That is where you find me. Thank you. Who's been here the longest? Hands up, who's been the longest? Let me see. I've got quarter of an hour.
Quarter of an hour.
Rhonda says she's been here the longest. Chrissy, you have been here a long time. I know you have. Chrissy, I'll work with you, matey. Bear in mind, I'm here every week, but also, if you would like to work with me, you know where I am. You're on it, Tony, I think. Tony, I think you're on the StreamYard because I can see your name. So you did it. I know it always feels like, oh my God, it's technology, I can't. But then you do. It's actually the easiest thing I've ever seen. Click on. Chrissy, a message. Gonna miss me when? Chrissy, a message from your guides, Missy Chrissy.
Chrissy Missy. Chrissy Missy. Very warm I am. Very, very warm.
Need some air conditioning. Right, where is she?
Chrissy.
Chrissy, a message from your guides. This one is yours. Oh, thanks, Tony. You're a sweetheart.
You are a sweetheart.
Right, so I'm with Missy Chrissy. It's funny how the cards, you see me like shuffling a billion times and similar cards come out because it's very much the theme when we get together as a community. Great. So what I've got for you, this is about, all right. There's a part of you straddling a grief feeling, Chrissy. There's a feeling from you of, there's a sorrow that sits with you, but there's also a lot to look forward to. So sometimes it's difficult to kind of feel all the feelings and do all the things whilst carrying a feeling of being stuck. Do you understand? Because I see so much for the future and you dashing towards, literally dashing towards your ideas, having more clarity, finding yourself in a position where you've got everything you actually need for yourself. But then there's still that feeling which a thread, do you understand, Chrissy? The feeling that carries through, a thread of you feeling sad whilst also having something great to look forward to that you may not have realized, but you're on the path to it. Right. Yeah, drama. And very often the drama is not yours. The drama is someone else's. Do excuse my eye makeup running. It is supposed to be waterproof, but it's not. But I feel for you at the center of this is your stoicism. You're a strong, able character that can keep one eye on the future. But I also feel as though it's interesting. It's almost like I don't want to race ahead. I want to go slowly, getting on with, yeah. Absolutely. I'm glad I said that before you said that, because what it feels like is that your ability to move forward and do what you need to do is not in question, but the thread that keeps you from doing it is going to be a voice in your mind. But also, I don't want you dashing too quickly, and you can't with mediumship. You can't dash too quickly because it's a very slow process if you want to be any good at it. And I do feel that you would like to be very good at it. You want to be thorough. You want to learn what you need to do in a way that is lasting. Sometimes we get given something like clairaudience or claircognizance or something just to see that we can do it, and then it goes away again. Then we have to work on it. So that's where I'm at for you very much, Chrissy. You're in the position now where you're getting the hurry ups, but I want you to go slowly. All right, bear it in mind. Go slowly, even though you feel like it's incumbent upon you to go much faster. And the things that sort of drip feed into your mind that is going to be slow progress, that's completely fine. You know, I would be more worried if you said, oh yeah, I learned it in a weekend, because we don't like that. Oh yes, I'm certified medium in 20 minutes. No. Slow is better. Slow and steady wins the race, and then you get to keep it forever. You'll be more in touch with your guides. You will put away the sorrows that you feel that stop you moving forward. So I'm going to leave that with you, girlfriend. Hello, Zoe. Melissa in Florida, you're not on the platform, unfortunately. You're not on StreamYard, so you do need to go on StreamYard. All right then. If I don't get to you, please don't take it personally.
It's not because I hate you.
Or do I?
Not you.
Tony. You're welcome, Chrissy. Tony
Coppins. In the land of Gruffins Buscuts. Gruffins Buscuts Buzness.
That's my accent. That's my New Zealand accent. You're very welcome. I'm here all week. I do weddings and bar mitzvahs. Right then.
Tony with an I. Tony Coppins. Goody gumdrops. Tony in
New Zealand. Tony. Drop. There we are. Wait for them to drop. And this is yours.
Do you like Gruffin's Buscuts?
Right then. So for you, Mrs.
Hello, Cindy.
So this is about a certain anxiety that you walk with, but it's almost like there's a part of your brain that holds anxiety, and it sort of makes you feel like your thoughts can be swirling. But there's a certain part that is much more able to cope than you feel that you are. And it is very much about being grounded for you. I want to be grounded. I want to go for a walk if you're able to walk. I want you to go for a walk. I want you to hear the birds. I want you to hear the sounds, because I feel like you get into your head. So sometimes we want to get into our body, because it's like, just get out of my mind. It's like too swirly whirly, and I don't like that at all. I don't like it because sometimes it happens in the wee small hours, you know, those 4 o'clock in the morning feelings where it's like, oh, shut up. And you recall a conversation that you had 20 years ago where you could have said something differently and you didn't, and now your heart's beating fast and now you're wide awake. But for you, this is about focusing on what you have got to look forward to. And I do feel that you've got plans, and I feel that you're very able to carry through on those plans. Those plans that you've got are about what excites you. Okay, so if you could just sit with the window open, even anything like that, just so that you can notice something that's not going on in your mind. That's really what it is. I feel for you that you can start to do you know what I mean by getting grounded? It means that you imagine that these are your feet, all right? They're not that small, that you've got roots coming out of your feet and they go into the earth and they make you feel connected, like a really old oak tree would feel connected to its earth. And that's what that feeling makes you feel instantly calmer. And so when we've got these swirling thoughts, it's like we're sort of drifting away and out of control. So if you can do that and you can notice the sounds around you, good, I'm pleased, because this is the card that speaks to your plans coming good. Nothing other than that. It speaks nothing more than you having had a good idea, followed through on it, and absolutely able to do what you want to do. And it's exciting. It's like, oh my goodness, how exciting. I really love that for you, Tony Coppins. And just keep your eye on the future whilst being great. You do that. That's brilliant. Because that would be it's very calming. It also, people meditate. I mean, I don't meditate, but also if you could just, this is, it's my thumb, but it's a candle as well. So if you can imagine, if you can just stare into a candle, that is also helpful when you find your thoughts racing, and it's just calming. And I feel like there's a lot to look forward to, and you are in a teach. Brilliant. I'm at the church on Sunday, Melissa. Hello, Melissa. I'll be there Sunday. That's how Melissa. So I'll leave that with you, Tony. Please do keep doing what you're doing and add a little bit more if you can. Notice the sounds as well. The sounds are really good for taking us out of spaces where we got swirling. Right then. Thank you, Tony. So are you. Catherine, I know you've been here ages. I'm going to work with you, even though we've worked together in other places. I'm going to work with Catherine right now. We've got about 4 minutes. Catherine. Nice to see you, Melissa. I didn't realise that was you. Brilliant. Catherine, I feel like this might be the last one today. We'll see. But do drop me a follow, or y'all. You'll know when I'm on. And also,
I would like it.
Catherine. Oh, bless you. I teach what I do too, Tony. I teach tarot too. Brilliant. Catherine. There we are. They're dropping. Right then. There we go. The 7 of Cups. This is for you, Mrs. Catherine. All right. It's an interesting theme we've had today. Your choices are massively important right now. You have to choose something that's going to take you to a much better place, even if you feel as though this is the choice has been taken away from you. I feel for you that you sometimes feel like it's almost like a feeling of abandonment, whether that's like going on internally or actually literally happening. But this is very much about what you choose to do will determine how far you get and how you feel, because I feel like I need to choose to go to a better place. That better place is for my own peace of mind, I was going to say my sanity, but it's not quite that. It's very much about my thoughts being collected, my thoughts being more peaceful, and being able to do it, because I've got this feeling of being out in the cold. I've got the 5 of Pentacles. Thanks, Alison. I don't like the way I'm feeling when I feel very on my own. Does this make sense, Catherine? Please do come down the bottom. It's a lot of big feelings. And for you, the choices that you make will determine how you feel. And it's almost that simple. Sometimes I feel for you, Catherine, you don't realize how much agency you have in the choices that you make that allow you to do what you want to do. It's almost like you give up on yourself somehow. You kind of just allow what direction to go next work-wise. I feel as though you need to choose what's going to make you happy in a way that your thoughts will be settled. Because you see, if you'd have asked me that, I could have gone straight to that. If you have specific questions, it's great if you ask me them. I feel as though you're worried about money, and you don't actually need to, because you have the means to make the money. But you need to find a place where you don't feel so under pressure. The overthinking is awful. So that's a rest for your thoughts. So if you can just make the decision quickly, do a pendulum. Yes, no. Do I do this or do I do that? You can just do a pendulum next time. Ask me to do a pendulum next time. But really, I feel as though you need to go where your thoughts will be settled. Yeah, the money worries, I feel as though will be okay. What you're worried about won't happen, and you spent all that time worrying. We're on our last minute. I do feel very much that it will be fine, and you will feel much, much calmer once you take affirmative action. So that if you would like to change jobs or look for another one, you're not without skills. You know, you're not like you've got nothing to offer. You've absolutely got something to offer, and you will be remunerated for that. So don't worry overly. Please do go where you need to go. That's going to make you feel, oh, what a relief. You'll be all right. We're at time now. I'm here every week. Drop me a follow. I'm here on Saturdays at 4 English, 11 Eastern, 10 Central. Don't know what that is in other parts of the world, but yeah, the procrastination is awful. So I'm going to say ta-ta to everyone, because I'll be off this platform pretty soon. I know I started a bit late, but I don't feel as though I can invest time in another reading that will be meaningful. So it's best not to start another one. I'm sending love to everyone. You know where I am. Hover on my name, follow me. And if you would like to work with me privately, thank you, Catherine. My pleasure. Hi, Tracy. Sorry I missed you. Sorry I didn't get to you all, Louise. Thank you for your hearts. I'm sorry I didn't get to you all. I would have loved to have. But another time. Lots and lots of love, everyone. Vanessa, to you as well. Thank you so much. I'm still shuffling like I'm going to do something. It's a habit. It's like I love shuffling. Loads of love to all of you all around the world. And nice to see you. And I need to cut my fringe. Stop talking about it. Lots of love. God bless.